Greetings to all of you. How are you doing? This is Casey here once again with a new topic. I am very happy to connect back with all of you. I am very thankful for your subscription. I am very happy that you're following me and you're liking my comments, and then we are mutually growing together. I'm quite excited about that. Today, I thought I'll talk about the top 10 sales tips, basically, which would help all of us to gear up for a new future. Why sales? I think pretty much most of us who are in our who are basically in middle of this pandemic, we we are trying to get hold of our business. We are trying to nurture and also hold on to our own team members. So if everything has to go fine, the probably the customer connect is so important. So I thought, let me. I was recently reflecting on some of the uh, very important uh, thoughts which would help my business grow. Right. So when I started writing down, when I started sorting out some of the inputs, I came up with top 10 considerations for me, and I thought I'll share that same input with you. Probably you can also use it for your organizations. So this uh, sales is so important because predominantly most of our revenue right now comes from our customers, and every customer has a customer, so it's all interconnected. The supply chain is always connected to each other. So it is important that we behave in a certain way so that we be able to capture more customers, especially during this COVID-19 situation. To start with, I thought we need to start accepting this year 2020 will be very slow. Okay, as a financial year, it's gonna be pretty much a very slow year, and you can be in any sector, business sector basically. It's gonna affect in some terms, and then the growth is gonna be very slow. So the first thing to consider, I thought, is to accept that this year is going to be pretty much slow. Okay, so how can I sustain? Okay, if the business is going slow, how will I be able to sustain and grow? So I thought I have come up with a list of the business verticals or the sectors which are currently trying to hire, especially we being in the HR space. We can help our pre-sales and sales team to grow with these leads. Probably something to start could be healthcare is very active, medical is very active, trading organizations and the trading industry is very much active right now, because I know the markets are all going down, but many investors were waiting for this kind of a period where they can start investing their money. So a lot of activity I see in the trading industry. E-learning as a space is very good right now to grow. A lot of corporations are doing a lot of investments there. A lot of schools are trying to adopt to this e-learning processes, so it would help you to grow in that space. Probably if you're looking at mental health, a lot of physicians, a lot of research are being done, because a lot of activities around that space. You can look at customers in that sector. Probably you can also look at spirituality as a sector, because lot of disturbances are there in let's say there is 1.22 lakh people have lost uh, you know the jobs right now. So look at the trauma, look at the situation in their families, look at a lot of issues and mental deliberations right now. So a lot of people are right now adopting to e-learning, spiritual programs. So the lot of activity I see in that sector. Probably insurance, if you are looking at some sector to grow, insurance is a good sector to grow. Gaming industry is growing because most of us are all at home. A lot of people are accessing games online, so that is one sector which is booming right now. You can also look at data science. It could be IoT, it could be machine learning, it could be robotics, it could be drones. Some of these sectors which I named are right now active, Probably you should be able to, you should ask your pre-sales and sales team to consider some of these thoughts. So the second thing is, this year is all about sustenance. This year is not about profits. Let's be very clear. That's the second point. So let us not be so ambitious this year. Let us look at holding on to our employees. Let's not fire them. Let us help them, be with us, and let us protect their families. It's so important. Second thing is about, we need to sustain our business overall to have a, basic sustainability and grow. Okay. The first thing is to ensure that you reduce your expenses however possible, so that you can hold on to the basics and then cross over this pandemic peacefully. So this year is not about profitability. This year is all about sustenance. The third thing is, be open with new services offerings. So if you're looking at a customer, if you're going and tapping their door and they are talking about I'm this and this is what I've been doing, this is what, nobody's interested, because every single person is going to give a same pitch. So how are we going to modulate our services offering right now is going to make a big change if you would like to impact with a customer. And more often you are going to be connected, right? You're going to be connected to a telephonic conversation, or you're going to have a small time for a video conversation, and you're not going to get a second chance. So if you're not very interesting to the customer, okay, so be sure that you're going to be rejected and your prospects cannot grow. So it's so important, when you get a chance, when you're trying to connect with your customer, it's better that you have a new set of services offerings from your end, so that it makes very it becomes very relevant for the current situation. So that's the third point. The fourth point would be in terms of creating a sales mindset. What I mean by sales mindset is, it's like, please let us not create tools, or probably when you go to when you approach a customer, let us not talk about the old success stories, okay, as a selling point right now. You may need to try to solve a problem of the existing the new customer. So you may need to do a lot of research before even approaching any of the sector customers, which I spoke about a little earlier. And here it is not just about creating a long-term sales mindset. It is so much important that you do not take so much time to take a decision. That is so important right now. If you're taking so much time to take a decision how to to say yes to a customer, it's going to affect your business right now. That's fourth point. The fifth point would be, secure your immediate customers. In the sense, like, I'm sure you've been already working with a set of customers already. Please do not ignore them. They might say no right now, but please have a consistent follow-up on a daily basis, if possible, as regular as possible, so that you be able to create an impact in their mind, so that they remember you when there is something gonna get to create inside their organization. So if you're looking at any prospect, especially from their business front, it's going to be a minute. They're going to take a decision, and they might be looking at who can deliver that for us. So in that aspect, if you're not in their top of their mind right now, if you're just going to call any customer once in a week or once in 10 days, nobody's going to remember you, right? So it's so important that you focus more of your sales right now with your existing customer, or the customers who have been already you have been engaged with. Pretty much that's very important. So the sixth point, the other thing would be, it is really time to reconnect with all the customers whom you have missed an opportunity earlier. Maybe it could be because of your delivery, maybe it is because of your it could be because of your competitor, or maybe because of various other reasons. Let us look at average contract value or average sales percentages which you have done in the last 2 quarters. If you're taking a consideration on that, if you can still have create some hope with those customers whom you have missed a last impression, probably try to tell them how are you going to make a new difference right now, how are you going to be adding value to their products or services which they are outing out. So in that way probably it might add value to your portfolio, where you will be able to win a customer because of your reconnection with that old prospect which you had. The seventh point is cold calls. That's the old way of establishing a customer. But today, create or craft a high value proposition with a customer. Please do not go and talk about just what you have delivered all these years, but what are you prepared for the future. Talk about something, what your technologies, what are the new technology you're opting for, what are the new techniques and tools you're going to use which would help them solve their problems. So craft a new plan, I would say marketing strategy, basically to connect with all the cold calling or the new set of customers whom your team is going to approach. So that's something which would help create more and more prospects. Not maybe it is not just for this month, but probably in the following months or following quarter it would help you to build a prospects, which would help you in terms of leveraging those sales for your benefit. The primary, if you are not used to some of those old techniques, which could be lead generation, it could be lead nurturing, or it could be qualifying a lead, or in any of these methodologies, if you are not well versed, okay, it's better to learn and adapt right now. That's my that's my suggestion to all of you, because nobody's we cannot have multiple people to do and close a sale right now. So if you are the person, you are going to engage with them, be ready to make a presentation, be ready to make an impression of your value added services. You also ensure that you be showing consistency in terms of those deliverables, like how are you going to make those impacts. So be very clear in terms of creating lead generation or nurturing a lead. It's so important right now, so that you create an impact and win a customer. So the other aspect of that sales is, please create a content marketing strategy. Okay, probably you are not a tech savvy, or probably your organization is not following a lot of technical tools, but I think maybe a small investment or small set of work has to go into creating content marketing right now, because nobody has the time to go through a 10-page PPT, or nobody has the time to go through a lengthy video, right? So it's better that you create a content marketing strategy where your services or your offerings basically reach out to the customer so quickly in a very less time. So that's something very important. The next thing would be referral programs. It could be your old friends, old peers. It could be your your own competitors. Sometimes I think a lot more partnerships and joint ventures are right now happening, because I'm seeing in my own friend circle a lot more people come together to collaborate. This is a good time for all of you to keep your hands open, welcome people. Please do not ignore anybody. The opportunity can come from anywhere. So if you would like to create an impact, you don't want to go with only your strength. You can always go with your competitor's strength. You can always join hands, create partnerships, clear clarity in terms of the engagement. I'm sure you both will add value, and then probably the referral programs right now would help creating more and more impact in your current expectations in terms of the sales is concerned. The last but not the least, it's so important that please be open about the payment terms, what you want to discuss with any customer right now, because nobody is willing to spend that money, even if they are getting a 10-day break. Probably any discussion on the payment, if you have been a little flexible, I'm sure the customers are going to come back right now, because I see a lot of people asking for discounts. I see a lot of people talking about our inflow is right now, it's stagnant, it's going to be very limited. So they're looking at flexible payment models. It's if you're trying to win a customer, please be open in that format so that they approach, and then you will be able to win a deal. So these are some of the primary things which I thought will add value to win a customer right now. And it all these things are part of the overall game, my friends. It's very important that you be consistent, because none of these sales we are talking about is just tomorrow. It cannot happen tomorrow because we are middle of the pandemic, right? So it's important that you be consistent with every customer, consistent with every lead, consistent with every prospect, so that we all can be profitable, probably at least in 2021, in the following years. So to summarize what we were talking about, the first thing is, please accept this is a year of this year is going to be very slow. It's fine, but let us look at creating a sustainable plan for this year. The second point is about this year is not about making profits. This year is all about creating impact, saving our employees, supporting our families and the peers around. Third, in terms of be very open with your services offerings. It's so important that you be very unique. Do not talk about the old success stories only. Please create something to create a new impact for the future. The fourth one would be, you should have a long-term sales mindset. You need to learn some of the new techniques to how to even position your brand so that you acquire a customer right now. The fifth would be in terms of, please focus on your immediate sales. Whoever you have been already working, whoever is your existing customer, that's primary. Please hold on to them. Sixth point would be, please feel free to reconnect with your old peers. It could be your old leads, so that you have a sales pipeline for the long term. Making cold calls, as it's a legacy opportunity, legacy plan, but please ensure that you have that in your plan, in terms of consistently following up with all the new member from the industry, so that you have a successful way forward. Create content marketing strategies so that your team is very effective in terms of futuristic engagements. It could be on the presentation front, or it could be on the delivery front. Strengthen your referral programs so that you will be very successful in terms of winning their trust, joint ventures, or it could be new partnerships. The last would be open about the payment terms, which would help all of you to win the customer. Thank you so much. I hope these 10 points would help you to create a new sale in the coming months, and I'm very happy to connect with all of you. Please stay connected with me. I'm very happy to have your comments. I would love to talk to you. You can always feel free to reach out to me. Thank you so much. Good day to you. Take care. Bye.